you're struggling in your relationship and you're taking what other people are saying about you personally, whether it's in your love life, in your professional life, in your friendships, listen up. So there is something called the universal law of reflection, which states that you will always get a reflection back of what you believe to be true. And so if you have something that you believe about the other person or about yourself, and it is activated by what somebody says, you are always going to see it through the lens of your belief system. So say, for example, I had a really interesting interaction with somebody in my business yesterday. And the email that they sent me really hurt me. And the reason that it hurt me was because I had this belief deep inside of me that what she was saying about me was true. And I wasn't upset necessarily about what she said. I wasn't upset about the content of her email, particularly. Yeah, it messed up it affected me, it affected my business. It's a logistical problem. But on an emotional level, what I was reacting to was what she was saying was triggering a belief inside of me about me. And so when you're in this kind of situation and you're thinking that the other person is showing up in a way that you don't want them to show up, it's really humbling and difficult to do, to hold up the mirror and ask yourself, where am I showing qualities of the same thing that I am struggling to see in that other person, that I'm struggling to be witness to in that other person? And then the next thing to do is to ask, where do I also believe it to be true, what they're saying? Because it's so interesting that somebody can say something to you that's not true at all. It's not true about you. You don't believe it to be true. That you can really leave it on them, and you can be like, oh, well, that's a them thing. That's not about me. That's about them. But when people say things that trigger that deep-seated belief in us that we already think is going to be true, possibly could be true, that's when we're so activated. So if you have any questions about this, if you want to learn more about how the universal laws show up in your life, in your relationships, in your marriage, DM me the word marriage and let's chat.